Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring. As we're set up in the corner of the ring.
Clothesline in the corner! Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around.
Side headlock applied.
For a good measure.
And he turned it around. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With the famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to the table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior.
And evades the attack.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Whoa! Using their body as an absolute weapon.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it with blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Thunderous powerbomb. A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Headed back into the ring.
A great display of strength with the suplex. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. What a way to get out of that one.
Every counter being answered with another. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker.
Oh, what impact!
Thunderous slam.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know.
Here we go.
You gotta be kidding me.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Sika one step ahead. Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary.
Hot top into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudleys' demise. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
And he's being somewhat...
Here it is.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Thunderous powerbomb.
Able to prevent Sika's attack. Whip back into the ring.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop. Up top.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Headlock applied. Tossed without.
I don't think this table's going to last much longer.
Strong and slam!
The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
Bubba moves out of the way.
The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba, and he slides him back to the mat.
That was the Dudley Boys showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Bubba isn't asking for a table tonight.
I don't think this table's going to last much longer.
Denied and reversed into a DDT. And we're witnessing two titans of the tag team game absolutely destroying each other here.
The Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys battling for supremacy, battling to get the other team through some tables.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
What a counter! Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Look out!
Launched into a German suplex.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
Oh, body checking them into a whole other area code. Stepping out of the ring here. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.